Hello, I'm wearing another hat. Yep, as a movie producer. So I want to make the big announcement that I promised in earlier videos for my show. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. And we'll talk about the award. Yeah, we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Yep, wearing another hat on this episode. This is my filmmaking episode or series on filmmaking because I got into when I got full retirement, I started becoming more filmmaking. And this is my first movie I ever produced. I ran into a guy, met him. His name was Ray Nomoto Robinson. He was at a filmmakers meeting that they have like the first Wednesday of every month, and that's where I network with other filmmakers to get acting gigs and other things. I met with him, found out he was an award-winning filmmaker, so I tapped him on the shoulder, introduced myself, and asked him, hey, can I help you with a project? So he was happy to bring me on. Eve of May was a film project that he wrote and he directed, and we filmed it locally, but we used some SAG actors, Screen Actors Guild actors. Some of the actors, we used Mark Schneider. Mike Schneider, and I did an interview with Mark. Here's a little clip of that interview that I did with Mark Schneider and Ray Robinson. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Off the beaten path today. Yes, I'm in the hills of East Medford with two friends. This is Mark Schneider and this is Ray Nomoto Robinson. You've seen him before on my show as I featured him with other projects I've been working on throughout the year. And then I did an interview with Clive Rosengren. Now, Clive Rosengren is another screen actor. He played in Ed Wood. He played side, was it Johnny Depp in the movie Ed Wood. And he also played in an episode of Cheers as a retired baseball umpire. And him and the owner of the bar Cheers, him and Ted Danson's character got into an argument, and my friend Clive, his character, threw Ted Danson out of his own bar. So in that scene, that was pretty cool. He gets a kick out of that. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm sitting right here with my friend Clive Rosengren. He's a screen actor, retired screen actor.
Yes.
He does it more as a hobby now.
I'm a recovering actor.
Recovering actor, yes. And Clive now makes his home right here in the Rogue Valley in Southern Oregon. Aside from writing novels successfully, I would say, because he's got me hooked on his novels, he's also been working on a couple of films on the side. Some of the other actors he's been working with that I've been working with also is Marlon Mason. Check out my interview I had with Marlon. I've actually had 3 total, so I'll list those down below in the description. And also I had a nice interview with Mark Schneider. Now you guys all 3 worked on a big project called Bent, and I worked on that project also, and that's getting ready to go out to movie theaters as well as the Klamath Film Festival. Levi Anderson, Tom Dunbar, Lisa Ivory also appears in the movie. Pat Murphy Garfus, I hope I pronounced her name right, and Brady Rubin. I'm in another flick that I appear in, and I'm executive producer of it, and that is a new project. It's in post-production right now. She appeared in a Kentucky Fried Movie, is one of many features that she appears in. Anyway, we had a lot of actors and actresses in the production, and I was executive producer of it. Here's a couple of scenes from an interview that I had with two of the stars of the show, the ladies you see in the picture right here, Stephanie C. Jones and Priscilla Quinby.
You know, Ray, not having worked with me before, wanted to be sure that I was comfortable getting emotional about something. And of course I was. But what I didn't expect in the graveside scene was to feel that what the emotion, the emotion that came up for her was really rage, not sadness or regret or any kind of victimhood at all. I sort of found out in that moment that she had regressed to a place where she was being fueled by her rage over the past. And I really like it when you find out when you step into the shoes and you feel what they're feeling. Yeah.
I wanted to mention there was another actor that was involved in that, and that was Kirk McKenzie.
Yes.
He couldn't be here today, but
too bad.
Kirk, man, he brought. It was a threesome. They all melded together perfectly, in my opinion, because it really brought the story together. As Ray was trying to bring it out in the script, you guys really brought it to screen, really phenomenally.
And he was so much fun to work with.
Yeah, very easy to work with.
Now, this movie couldn't have been what it is if it weren't for the imagination and creativity and brilliance of Ray Nomoto Robinson. He told me that this was his swan song, this movie he wrote, and then I was very honored and humbled to be able to help him bring this to the screen. This is the eve of May. We had it is currently in the international film festivals. We had our world premiere at St. Petersburg, Florida, at the Sun City Film Festival a couple of months ago. Then it went over to, and then more recently appeared in Cody, Wyoming. And the most recent film festival was the Bare Bones International Film and Music Festival in Oklahoma. And that's where the movie won some awards. I got an award right here that was handed to me the other day. It won Best Action Adventure, and we also got a Producer's Award. That was awesome. So I got this award to hang on my wall with my other awards. I hang it with my YouTube award up here. I'm very proud of this. It's my first movie. I was able to have the honor and privilege of being able to produce. I acted in it in a couple of scenes. Here's a couple of scenes I acted in.
Yeah, so essentially, I guess in this case, it's
Good luck.
And now I'm just going to share a couple of snippets of behind the scenes. It was filmed in a pharmacy in Gold Hill, Oregon.
Yeah, so essentially, I guess in this case,
It was filmed in my driveway here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm.
Yeah, I understand. How far do I have?
that's probably too far.
Oh, wow. All right.
This works really tight. It's like right under your chin to your head. So.
It was filmed at my friend's ranch, Panther Ranch, up out of Eagle Point, Oregon.
Okay, to your left, another 6 inches, Kirk.
6
And it was filmed in a really nice little neighborhood downtown Medford.
Is it
Okay.
1835?
Because you're gonna go in the bathroom.
It's 14.
Well, let's, block it.
Okay. So
Okay.
it may be obvious if
14
it's
bucks.
not there.
I hung a shirt in the bathroom, I want to
Okay.
take a look, I'll show you, it's just right by the windows.
Okay, we'll look at that on the next
So you're gonna get both of
shot.
us in this little bathroom, huh?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The good news is I can monitor them and make sure
Plus
that.
other locations around the valley, Gold Hill, Medford. Yeah. So the movie is getting ready to screen locally so the local audience can actually see the movie. So stay tuned for that. I know this video is going to be viewed by my local community, and they're going to be excited to see that this is actually coming to a theater screen here in the Rogue Valley. So stay tuned for that announcement. I'll let you guys know when that happens. And we'll have the stars and the cast there. Kirk McKenzie was another co-star with Priscilla Quimby and Stephanie C. Jones. And he did an excellent job at bringing forth his character. I was really proud of him for doing that. Anyway, just thought I'd share all this with you guys. I'm very proud of this this adventure, and it couldn't have been except for the creativity and the genius of Ray Nomoto Robinson, a guy I met on set. I was introduced on set at one of the first movies I did when I got back into movie making. Yeah, that was Adult World. He just visited the set, and that's where I was introduced to him. Anyway, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, our frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. Hey, give us a thumbs up. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps me out. Also, check out my other two channels. I have Jerry Hansen Studios, where I demonstrate some of my art. I do watercolor, acrylic, I do graphite, color pencil, charcoal, and then I'll be featuring some other like woodworking crafts that I won some awards on. So I'll be featuring those on that channel also. So you guys stay tuned for that. I also work with my filmmaking buddy across the street. He's been in films and music videos for many years, and we feature his rhinoceros Spike and his two elephants, Susie and Baba. He's got a herd of buffalo, one of which is in the Buffalo Wings commercial. Yeah. And he's got ostriches. He's got all kinds of critters over there. So check us out over at Southern Oregon Safaris, where the buffalo roam. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now.